going on a photography expedition today, shooting for a book. Been given a special opportunity to capture some pictures of the Gold Coast. Found another little scene we thought we'd photograph on our way to the waterfall. It's just a little bit of a trek down through the Aussie bush to get to what we want to photograph. All right, so as you can see, it's a little bit of a treacherous track here. So people must be wondering where we're going. This is nothing more than a creek track.
Wow, how on earth are we going to photograph this?
It looks spectacular, doesn't it?
Yeah. Where are we going to photograph it from?
Oh, look, it's just, I can see it. It's just like, it's absolutely, it's literally tripping me out looking at this scene here. It's absolutely incredible. Look at that. Photographer's dream come true.
Everything that happened is motivation.
Let's set up this tripod.
Okay, just watch out for ants. You're standing in ants.
Oh, yeah. Can you believe people actually pull over on the side of a really busy road to see what we're doing?
Yeah.
That's like rubbernecker syndrome.
It is, eh? Have you got an end either for this?
Yeah.
We're gonna need it.
It's in. Alright. So, first thing we're going to do, we're going for long exposures. So we are going to bring the ISO down as low as it'll go. Right. Then we'll go manual, then we'll go, see, close the aperture all the way down to say 16. Sometimes when you close all the way down, it's not the best thing, but we haven't got much choice.
Okay, bearing in mind that we want to do this 3:1, so what's going to be the best way? Are we going to like add these pictures together or?
Moses. I think Rachel has found exactly what she wants to photograph. So is this kind of what you had in mind?
Yeah,
just watch your step.
A bit better. But
We stand. Look at this. Awesome. I love that sound of walking through a drain pipe. We used to race our BMX bikes down these things when we were kids with a torch on the front.
So, Peter, I've got a question for you. Can we stitch these photos together?
Sure.
Photograph there, and then once that one's done, we'll like angle it up and keep taking pictures. We'll just take that first one.
Another one. Another one.
Okay. Can't get your camera cut on, Peter. It's got all the frames and stuff in it. And the keys.
That's all right. So we'd literally only been down at this location
Yeah, it's beautiful.
for a couple of minutes, and this guy rocks up and starts taking photos. Like, in photography, there's an unwritten rule that you don't go and steal someone else's shot, particularly when they're out in the middle of nowhere and it's obviously a private shoot. What was this guy doing? Look at him almost trip over my camera bag. Like, is he serious? What is this guy's story? And he keeps looking at me and looking at my camera. There's something really sus about this guy. To tell you the truth, at this point, I was feeling pretty bloody uncomfortable. I don't know what his story is, but he had an accent. I don't know where he's from, but in Australia, mate, we don't do this. You don't walk right up next to another person in the middle of nowhere when they're on a photo shoot and start taking photos from exactly the same perspective that they're at. So would you say this has been a successful
I don't think I
mission?
can fit everything in here.
Yeah. No, you might not be able to. I was thinking just carry the camera. So anyways, decided to get out of there, unpack the camera bag, pack it all back in so it all fit nice and neatly. It's a little bit like Tetris trying to fit all this gear into that bag. Okay. Now, we're on a mission to get to the waterfall at the perfect light. Let's do it. All right. Still couldn't help thinking about that guy, what he was doing. Why would you wander all the way down a really secluded track and set up next to some other photographers? That's really weird. Couldn't wait to get out of there, to tell you the truth.
Wow, so humid.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Summer in Queensland, what do you expect? Right, we're taking the torch. You locking the car? Situation is running out of daylight as usual. Still would like to get another shot of this waterfall, but I think if we walk around a little bit further, we can get a better angle, and also as the sun disappears, we lose light, we'll probably be able to do a longer exposure, which will be even better. Man, it's dark. So we're arriving at the perfect time for the photography, but the only problem is I can feel a couple of raindrops, so we're going to be battling to get this done before the rain comes. If you can get a view through the trees, it'll probably be pretty nice spot. So with only probably 30 minutes or so of light to shoot in, we thought we'd send the drone up to get some shots from the valley from the other perspective, and look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's not always flowing either, but this time of the year it looks just gorgeous. It's about 120 meters to the bottom, and there's a track that goes in behind the falls at the bottom by the pool. You can see it just there. So you can walk in behind the falls, and that's really unique. It's such a beautiful place. And down the bottom it's kind of like Jurassic Park. It's all ferns and lush tropical rainforest. It's so beautiful. And the thing that always amazes me about this place is there's hardly anybody there. It's so remote. I am absolutely amazed that the drone has survived what I would call a pretty serious crash. They're almost indestructible, and I say almost. Anyway, at least the drone's still going. It's probably not the last time I'm going to crash a drone, which I think is the reason why I fly a Phantom 3, because you can pick them up secondhand for about 500 bucks. It's not like I just crashed a $2,500 drone, which would be worse. And if I had a $2,500 drone, I probably wouldn't be nearly as daring.
I know the book, I know the book is not just